bit more of a challenge, which we'll find out as the game goes along. Why is this? Why do I need to save when the game's just started? I don't know. But yeah. Come on. It's probably the load times on the Switch version is probably not brilliant, but we'll see how this goes. We're going to skip most of the cutscenes because I know them. If you want to see them properly, Kabiru is going to have a playthrough of this when I finish playing my turn on this. So hopefully he'll show you all the cutscenes that's in this one.
There are only 3 steps.
Let's skip this. So, come on. There we go. Now we're going for it. So this is the one I don't understand. That was in the old Resident Evil classics. That was always the loading screen for this game. Tank controls. God, a long time since I played with tank controls. That's always been the loading screen, the doors and that stuff, opening up and that. But I have noticed that the game has its own little blood splatters. We saw early on. It's like that's its other version of saving. I don't know if that's for whatever reason. Yeah, Kenneth's getting eaten by a zombie. Happy days. Let's move. So you can see from the minute so far, Chris is holding a knife because I think back at the classic that was on the PlayStation, the actual difficulty setting was the difference between the characters, I believe. So if you played as Jill, she had 2 extra inventory slots and she started off with a gun. Chris had 6 and he started off with a knife. What happened to his gun? I have no idea. He must have lost it as he came into the place. So this is where we come back here. We take Jill's gun because obviously Jill and Wesley has gone missing and something's happened. But I'm not going to say much. We're going to go back through. So yeah, Chris was always considered, I think in the original, to be the harder difficulty setting. But it was kind of weird as well because if you played as Chris, like he had different scenarios to Jill, so it was like different parts of the storyline, which was interesting in its own sense. But I always thought Jill was much easier in the game than Chris was. Chris has always had a little bit of a challenge to him. And that zombie's move now. Oh look, it's Kenneth. Let's see what. Oh yeah, of course. He's holding something. I don't know how he's holding on to the cassette tape that shows him being killed, but that's just the way Resident Evil is. So this part is the added section from the original PlayStation 1 because this area was not added in from the PlayStation version. Take the magazine, yes I will. I'll take the herbs as well. I'm going to try and avoid most zombie fights if I can, but I'm not like a pro at this by any means necessary, just to let you know. I just enjoy this game for what it is. It does get your mind going though. Oh, there's a bit of a frame rate stutter there. For no reason. And this is also a new area that was added on top of the original PlayStation 1 version. So, that's guy on the floor. He won't get up till later. Let's see if I can run past you now. Yeah, run past you. Take the arrow. Yes, I will. Yeah, examine items, which is standard Resident Evil. Come on. So... Oh no, I just realised he's gonna grab me as soon as I get back up. Yeah, thought so. I timed that very badly. I shook him on the floor though. Okay, we go for the door, unlocked it. Okay. There's a zombie over there. Dagger. Yes, I will. So it tells you about emergency evades. You can have it. It's a choice whether you want to use it or not. I think to stop it or cancel it, you press B or something. Push this down here so we can actually get it a bit later. So where's the zombie boy? Go on. Oh, he's over there. That's convenient. That's really convenient, so I don't have to worry about him at all. So we pushed that down because that has the blue gemstone, which there's no point picking up at this point. We might as well wait till later on when we come back through the area. So, just a little history of me knowing this Resident Evil franchise. What are you doing, Chris? Don't run into the banister. So, my brother got the original for the PlayStation back in 1996. We played the original, and as a kid, I was terrified of this game because the way how it pretty much it was something of its different of its own kind. There's a shotgun shell over there, but we're gonna okay. So examine this. Yes, take it out, please, and use it. This is like the most easiest parts of the game to remember. Okay, so we're going down here. So yeah, going back to my brother got it, played it. It didn't, as far as I remember, the game didn't really explode in popularity from the first game. It was the second game that gave its mass popularity at the time. And I didn't play the original PlayStation 1 really, to be honest with you. I played the second one. Okay, Book of Curses is cool. I see the key. Why didn't that work? Yes. So I played 2, Resident Evil 2. I played the remake when it came out on the GameCube. As far as I remember from watching my brother, it had the worst dialogue, I think, in a Resident Evil game. It was so cheesy. It just... Oh, there we go. Zombies, yeah. Oh, that's cheating. Oi, come back here. Come on. This is the problem with the old camera angles, like you just couldn't see where the zombies are. Alright, fucking yeah, we're just gonna run past it. I'm not wasting time on that. So, I was just saying. So I played the remake when it came on the GameCube. So I really enjoyed it as well. It was probably one of the best games I've played on the GameCube. It was exclusive to Nintendo for like a while, and then we had Resident Evil 0 came out, and then 4 also came out. I'm not going to bother getting that map because I can remember how this place works. I'm not going in there because that's pointless. That was only redesigned for like as a tutorial for players to understand, because if you didn't go the route I went, that's where you got the dagger originally, and it was just, there's no point going there because it's just going to waste ammo. You're going to waste ammo and waste a dagger probably on a zombie that you don't need to really. Yeah, use a grenade because I need the space. This made me jump still a little bit. I think that's the, yeah, there we go. Yeah, so this is the iconic scene everyone remembers from the first one. It was the scene where like the dogs burst through the window. If I remember correctly, the dogs don't burst through those windows unless you come back this way. If you go through that way direction, I think they don't burst through. So I'm gonna just not come back the other way because there's no point really. Okay, so we'll go through in here because we need to get the small key. So yeah, I've loved the Resident Evil franchise for a while. This is probably my most fondest of memories of playing this as a child. Obviously, when we came to 5 and 6, that's when like I sort of lost interest in Resident Evil really, because I just didn't like the direction they were going with in the game. They made it too actiony. It wasn't what I remember the game for being. It was just a survival horror. It was just, you know, trying to survive a zombie apocalypse. Yes, because I want to go through here and get the chemical, because then I don't need to come back through here again. I don't think that. I hope the dogs don't. I think they just jumped over. Yes, they have. Oh shit! That's my phone going off. Have they jumped over? Doesn't look like it. Yeah, I'll take that. I was planning to go through this first part of the game so much without so much as I always come through the door. Doesn't bother me because I don't think I'm going back through that route again anyway. So we're going through this door now. To be honest, I've pretty much finished the reason why you would ever go back through there. I don't think you ever need to go back through there unless you want to go back and get the shotgun, which I probably will, but if as long as he's not in the way. Okay, well, why did the camera pan up then? Zombie boy. Yeah, I'm gonna bring him over here. How many bullets is gonna put you down, boy? Are you dead? Yeah, he's dead. Pool blood come up. Oh yeah! It's always a good thing to have a zombie's head blown off, because in this game, which was a nice new addition, which I'm a bit disappointed Capcom never brought back, you have something what's called Crimson Head. So basically, when you killed a zombie in the game, if you left the corpse for about half hour, I think, and don't try and burn it for whatever reason, I'll take that knife on, I don't need it there. You can be put back as well, because I have all this inventory, I need this. Fuel canteen, thank you. Do I want the key? Yes, I do want the key. Because I'm going to need it. Oh, well, I don't know why I went through. I need to fill the canteen first. I need to kill that zombie. I should have killed the other one as well. That was the zombie from the... Oh yeah, we don't need to. Yeah, so that it's not... So that zombie that died is not a problem. That one I could just pretty much ignore. I'll probably kill him on the way back. I don't necessarily need to waste ammo on him now. So we'll get the kerosene, burn the zombie to the right that I dropped dead earlier. Come on. Plenty of kerosene. Yes, I will. Okay, cool. And then... So, yeah, as I was saying, Crimson Heads. I've seen getting sidetracked all the time. I'm just trying to think what I'm meant to be doing next. So, if you don't burn these bodies and just leave them for half hour, they turn into Crimson Heads. Now, Crimson Heads are probably the most annoying creature on the planet, because what they are essentially are just a frenzy zombie. So they'll claw you, and at the same time they'll also have fun at... Oh, see if we can go run past you. I don't know how that was meant to get off me. Oh. Oh, wow. So if you get burned from behind, you take more damage. I can't remember that. That's a bit annoying. Okay. I obviously didn't bring the health with me because I thought I could evade that guy. Take the ammo on this table as well. Look, I don't really need to collect these documents, but it's just kind of nice. That's for the map. Yeah, I've cleared it. I don't know why I went for this door. I could have gone out the other way, really. Because if he's going to turn around... Oh no, he'd turn around. Wrong way, Joe. There we go. Oh, this is where I could actually get killed, I just realised. Shit. Oh dear. Because the dogs are dogs and they take a lot of bullets in their game. So yeah, Crimson Heads. They're just zombies that have claws and they chase you. Yeah, they run. So a lot more violent. Violent? Well, everything on here is violent. Use the mansion key. I'm not gonna... Come on. Okay. You see, if you were Jill, she had the lockpick, so you didn't need to use the small keys. So... I need to unlock that door because I can just bypass zombies. No, I don't think I need to unlock this door. Okay. Dog whistle, yes. You blew the dog whistle. Oh god. Yeah, stab the bastard. Oh, really? So that's both dogs dead. And I think I'm about to die. Oh no. Because I need the dog collar. I wish I can get my dagger back. Okay, then there's a switch. You see, if there's one thing I've realised in this game, it's like all the puzzles make no sense in this game because how do the zombies get locked in certain rooms and how did all this, like how does that item get there? How does this item get over there? You don't need some more. Would you discard it? Yes, because there is absolutely no point keeping the dog whistle anymore. It should be. I don't know why they didn't just go, oh yeah, you blew the dog whistle, and then when it's actually been used in the correct area, it just instantly gets discarded. Oh, didn't count on you coming up. He comes up with a zombie, if I remember correctly. We'll burn his body. We unlocked it. We'll burn his body when we come back. So, as I was talking about Crimson Heads, this is a fine example of a Crimson Head. Oh look, he gets up really quick and he charges you like a like you've just stolen his beer. So they'll claw you. The only way to kill him as well, other than burn and fire, is to blow zombies' heads off, which you've seen some of the zombies' heads blow off, which is a really good indication you could get away with a lot of things in this game. If not, then, like I said, leave them for half hour, they'll come back as that, and believe me, they're a lot harder to kill. Especially when when they take so many bullets when they run at you, it's just a nightmare. Use. Put the key back. Or we put the fake key on it. So I remember most of the puzzles in the early game very well. I think it's the late game sort of stuff I'm gonna struggle quite badly to remember. Okay, so there's two ways I can do this. Like it's fight or flight at this point. I'm gonna go with flight because again, ammo. Conserve the ammo when I need to conserve the ammo. So I can hear the zombie moving. That's not good. No, I hear the Crimson Head. So I've got 15, 21 bullets, okay. Oh, fuck's sake. Why did he decide to move? Oh, there you go, clawed me. Try to claw me again. Okay. So I got away from him. Oh yeah, and in this game, zombies have learned the fine art of opening doors, which is kind of interesting. So I'm going to burn this body, because he's going to come back, so we just have one less Crimson Head to worry about. The dude I just killed in the same room with the Crimson Head, he's going to come back as a Crimson Head as well, but I'm not too fussed about that really. Okay, so what do we need to put away? Put the green herb away. You see, now I'm starting to run out of ammo. And that's only fighting a few of the zombies. That dude there is dead on the ground. He's going to come back as a Crimson Head as well. Oh, fashion lock. Oh yeah, the kitchen. And use the mansion key. Yeah. So the kitchen area was, if I remember correctly, in the PlayStation 1, it wasn't really... Oh, what am I doing? Huh. I just realised what I should have been doing. Silly me. So, what was I saying? So yeah, the kitchen that was in the original Resident Evil 1, which you only got into via the basement. You can actually access the kitchen in this version, as in the GameCube version, from a staircase now, which was, it just basically opened up a new area. If I remember correctly, that's correct. I can't remember. Nah, to be honest, I can't remember. It's been a long time since I played this game. Right, chemical, put that there. I'll put the key there because there's a shit ton of herbs I want to collect. I'll come back for that. Because then I'll come back through here. Hopefully I'll find a small key in time to burn that corpse. Otherwise I'll just be dealing with another. This is the thing, like, you need to start thinking what you want to do with the corpses in this game, because either there's only so much kerosene you can use in the game. There's a certain point in the game where, like, if you, yeah, there's a certain point in the game, like, you run out of kerosene, then you're pretty much screwed. And oh look, zombies against the panes glasses, and you can tell there's already got cracks in it as well. So you can tell they're gonna come through the window. It's going to be triggered by this event that's going to happen in a minute. So yeah, so here you go. So obviously, infected plant, all the green herbs, but you have to be careful which one you made a choice of in this game, because so you use the chemical, it basically just kills plants. I presume it works for zombified plants. Do you want to pump the water? Yes. But the best way to remember this is red is the enemy, green is for the good health stuff. So you turn it to red and you kill the evil plant. Because if you didn't kill that plant, you won't be able to get past it because it'll just stop you. And you need to get past it to get, I think it's one of the masks behind here. Oh, run into object collision. So I've got 5 green herbs, which is good. Get the green herb, I'm going to collect all the herbs. I'm going to start hoarding the herbs as well. It would have been amazing if, when they made this remake, it gave you the option, like, oh, you got no more spare room in your inventory. Do you want to mix a green herb with one of the other herbs that's in your inventory? And that would have made the game, well, it probably would have made the game a lot easier. And probably would have took the magic away. What made the original so good. Do you want to take a mask? Yes, I do. Okay, so as I said, we're going to come back through this door, and as we run past the windows, the zombies are going to smash right through. They're going to try and scare me, but that's not going to work. There we go, zombies smash through. I'm going to ignore them. Oh look, there's a grenade, I forgot about that. Okay, flash hand grenade. That is probably the best way to kill a lot of these zombies in this game. Hands down, that is probably the easiest way to kill zombies in this game, because as soon as you shove it into their mouth when they grab onto you, and when you want them to, you literally just do it, and then next thing you know, I think they try and chew in it and it explodes. I can't really remember. Or you can shoot it and explode, but if you shoot too close to them once you've just shoved it in their gobs, the explosion actually hurts you a lot. So it's not really advisable to do that. Okay, so I want to take my fuel canteen. Is there any point taking the fuel canteen? Pick up small key. Yeah, I'll take the canteen. Now, I don't know how long it will take me to complete this game, because I think the best time I ever did it was in like 4 hours. I'm going to try and do it a lot quicker than that, because if I can get past a lot of things, that'd be brilliant. Like I said, we'll wait and see. No, I can't remember where the zombies are in this room. Let's check. Oh, he's right in front of me. Brilliant. I'm just gonna run past you, buddy. I'm not gonna bother fight you. I'm now running out of ammo. There's a magazine on it. Oh, he's gonna get up. You can tell he's just plain dead. That dude's just plain dead. Oh, look, somebody's just sneaked into there. So you're gonna read. You have to read this book and then. Sorry, in the old one you read the book, but this one you can literally just examine it. I'm just gonna take this. Because then I could just leave those two in there, hopefully, and they don't. I think they do come through this door. I can't remember. Come on. The load times are a bit naff on the Wii U. On the Wii U, sorry. All right. I thought there was a iron there. That's a lie. I unlocked it. Thank you.